Hello friends, welcome to my physics YouTube channel. Here we will discuss the problem of rolling without sleeping. My first video was on the same topic, but it was with the help of free body diagram, and it is with the help of law of conservation of energy. Now let us start. Here the diagram is shown. It is an inclined plane which is inclined at an angle of theta. The height of inclination is h. The distance between the point A to B is small s. It is a rolling body which will roll from the point A to point B. It may be cylinder, sphere, hollow sphere or solid sphere. It may be any rolling body. Now its radius is r. Some terms which I have written here. Let us see. Mass of the body is m, and radius of this body is small r. Distance AB means the distance from A to B is s. Angular velocity of this body is omega. Linear velocity of the center of mass means that this is VCM. Moment of inertia of body through point O means that through here it is ICM. Now I will here derive the equation for ACM means that linear velocity of the center of mass with the help of law of conservation of energy. Here initially its VCM value is equal to 0 means that velocity of the center of mass of this body is 0 at initial, and at final it will be VCM. Now let us start. First of all, the potential energy of this body at point A. Potential energy, that is PE, at point A is equal to mgh. This potential energy is due to the height of this inclination plane, and when we will release this body through the point A, it will come through rolling to the point B, and this whole potential energy will be converted into rotational energy and in translational energy. So energy, kinetic energy at point B, that is K. It will be Kr plus Kt. This energy is due to rotation and this energy is due to linear motion of the point O. So we can write kinetic energy due to the rotation. It will be half ICM omega square. This is the moment of inertia of the center of the mass of the rolling body, and this is angular velocity, and the kinetic energy due to translational motion will be half m VCM square. It is a kinetic energy at point B. Now we replace the omega with VCM. We know that VCM is equal to R omega. From here omega is equal to VCM upon R. We will substitute this value here, so it will become K is equal to half. First of all, we write this term M VCM square and this plus half ICM, and at the place of omega we write VCM square upon R square. Now we will take common 1/2 VCM square. Here M will be left, and here ICM on R square is the value of K. Now it is the value of kinetic energy due to rotational motion and due to translational motion. When we will release the body from point A, it will come rolling to point B. So all the potential energy will be consumed in rotation and in translation. So we can write mgh, means that potential energy is equal to kinetic energy that consumed in rotation and in translation. That is mgh is equal to this kinetic energy, half VCM square M plus ICM on R square. So from here we write the equation of VCM, 2mgh upon M plus ICM upon R square. It is the value of VCM, equation of VCM. Now we know that equation of motion, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Here V is the final velocity, U is the initial velocity. Now according to this situation, V becomes V is equal to VCM, U is equal to 0, A is equal to ACM, acceleration, linear acceleration of the center of mass. Now we will replace all the terms according to this, that VCM square minus 0 is equal to 2ACM into S. Finally we can write VCM square is equal to 2ACM. Yes. So from this equation we substitute the value of VCM square here. It will becomes 2mgh upon M plus ICM upon R square is equal to 2ACM. Yes. Now this 2 will be cancelled out. From here we can write equation of ACM, that is ACM is equal to mgh upon AS AM plus ICM upon R square. Now we can take M common and we will cancel it. Here it will become ACM equal to GH upon AS 1 plus ICM upon AMR square. Now it is the equation of ACM. From here we can calculate the value of different rolling bodies by putting the values of different ICM. Now we can reduce this equation in another form. Here we say that sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is h and hypotenuse is s. You can write perpendicular h and hypotenuse s. Sine theta is equal to h by s. So we can replace this h by s by sine theta. Now our next equation become ACM is equal to, at the place of h by s we will put sine theta, g sine theta, and this will become 1 plus ICM upon AMR square. Now this is our final equation of ACM. After putting the values of ICM of different rolling bodies, means sphere, cylinder, it may be hollow, solid, different ICM will give different values of ACM. Now this topic has been finished. I think you have understand better. Thank you.